this guy is collar tie, and I'm trying to underhook, and he's blocking with his elbow. Pop, punch, and I'm in the game. The first thing here when we're talking about underhook position is ways to get into my underhook, okay? And so the starter here is this guy's in a good stance. I like to club the head, and there's just this thing we call the easy button. If I club this guy in the back of the head and snap hard, boom, his elbows are gonna flare naturally. Like his head goes down, but his elbows just don't go with him, right? As your chest comes down, your elbows kind of stay there. A good dude's not gonna let me just go get an underhook, right? And I don't wanna be lunging long, reaching for underhooks. So I go club, snap, and then punch my underhook and step up inside. This is a big deal in getting into position, right? So that's step one, making sure I like to be same side leg. Some guys, Greco, we'll talk about opposite stuff here, okay? For freestyle and folk style, I really like to be same side, even Greco a lot of times. I like to be same side leg inside. This is definitely like MMA, the whole nine. His foot underneath his nads here, okay? Knee under the nads. I'm stepped in the center and I have control, okay? So the first one is just club and punch. The second would be here to go hand control. I like to go hands, right? If I'm in here fighting, I'm not fingers. We're not fingers, we're not holding hands, okay? That's suspect. I'm gonna turn his hand down, which opens. As his fingers go to the mat, this pocket right here opens, and I just follow this up. There's my underhook, stepping right up inside this thing. Okay, this is gross. And then I like this a lot too, anytime I'm working off attacks. You can go step single here, and as he defends, I just roll back up into my underhook. This is really sick, okay? Boom, step and single, roll. And then one of my favorites, this seems so rudimentary, it seems so primal, okay? I picked this up from Tucker Lane, heavyweight Nebraska. He did this to me like 3 times, and I was like, stop, what are you doing, okay? Because it was in the middle of a big hand fighting sequence. But so this guy is collar tie, and I'm trying to underhook, and he's blocking with his elbow, and we're fighting whatever else. I'm just literally gonna go opposite side hand, pops his elbow, just real quick. Pop, punch, and I'm in the game. Very quick. So we're wrestling, pop, boom, and I'm up into this thing. And I like it a lot because his hand is already high, okay? And so if I pop the elbow, pop here, you really have great pressure where I'm thinking about shucking this guy by, or I can go ahead right into like snap stuff off of this. Or I can pop punch here, and I immediately have great pressure to move the man because his hand is floating high over my shoulder. Turn through, post the back of his head, lift.